Hi, welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses. Today I want to talk about, and this is something we actually did a video about, the map not being the territory. So this is a kind of another version, an extension of that. And today what I want to talk about is to follow the compass, not the map. And I heard this, as many things, not in relation to horses, but I think as in life, as in horsemanship, it's all related and complements each other. So, you know, what's most important to our horse is the feel that we give. How do we make them feel? What's the feel? That was a bit rude. What's the feel we're presenting? What space do we provide for them to be in? And for us to be able to learn to use our compass to go to our body, you know. I have a very wise therapist friend who always says your body is your compass. So to notice where the feelings are in your body. So when things are not working with the horse and it's not going well and it's not, you know, and we get stuck, rather than trying to think of all the instructions and things we've heard and things we've learned, to go back to the feeling behind that and check in with our internal compass of how do we feel? What is our intention in what we're doing even, you know? What is the point of it all? I had a lovely conversation with a friend recently who was a bit stuck with her horse. And things weren't going so well, and you know, she was going to catch him in the field and he'd started to not come and sometimes even walk away, and she said, I just don't know what's going on. And I said, remember when you got that horse and what pleasure it was? And you know, it was such an effort for her financially and physically just to be able to own a horse, and it was a lifelong dream. And somehow along the way of trying too hard to do things and learn this and everybody giving instructions and advice, she'd lost that feel. So coming back to that feeling, you know, of going to the horse, of why she got the horse in the first place. And it's not about doing so much, just going inside, taking a breath, my favourite tool, as you know, and just coming back to the feeling. And by doing that, you know, coming to the gate, approaching her horse and reconnecting with that feeling of the reason why she got a horse in the first place. And it just took her right back to that pleasure. And of course, then the horse was much more receptive to wanting to be around her. You know, when we get so busy in our head and thinking about everything, it's disturbing for horses. You know, I've observed that over and over again, and I think they can hear that as noise, that when we're so busy in our head we might as well be shouting out loud, you know. So it's that feeling of our internal compass, you know, rather than following a list of instructions or thinking what we have to do, is to go to the feeling, you know. If you think, you know, where's your north, where are you set, where's your centre, and just coming back to that place of neutrality, you know, in the middle. So I hope that makes sense. You know, a lot of times we're kind of saying the same thing in different ways, but sometimes just different things make sense to different people, and you can hear it in a different way or on a different moment. And I think this idea of following the compass, so the direction, you know, rather than a map, than a list of instructions, I just find that quite helpful. My horse is a bit distracted because he hasn't been down here on his own for a while. The light was just so nice this morning, and I thought I'd bring him down here. And of course, I'm very busy trying to do well on my video, probably trying too hard and not paying enough attention to my horse, which is not so good for him. But it's also good for him just to be down here. So I'm going to do a bit, there's a horsefly biting him as well. So we're going to do a bit of work with him now and keep following my compass, stay in the feeling. Thank you for joining us today, and I'll look forward to see you next time.